Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Why am I getting ball first, bro?
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Oh, they actually put a drip on.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at
You're
the
not gonna put the
13,
ball
now
like
great
this.
field position to start the drive.
That would be crazy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, while taking a shot on the very first play. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it.
He was
Finds his
under
man,
it.
has
No.
the first down. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
He took a shot.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
What are you talking about?
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He's going to set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries to get it to the running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Jayhawks come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Actually, waited on time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Great cut there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Look to throw it here on second down. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
CK!
He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
That That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
That's perfect. Hit him, get it.
Oh, the onside kick is
Fucking goal.
recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Let's fucking go. Make up for that bullshit.
Special teams coordinator mentioned to us they may try an onside kick early and be aggressive, and it works out. Now I think we know exactly what those coaches were talking about.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Houston. No
Come on,
chance to
man.
catch him.
Hit my kicker.
This defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Hey, for the wrong nigga ass on foot.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Snags a quick throw.
My zone
They
got
don't pick up the first down
red
here, but if
Yep,
you
they
can use
are.
the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Hit him.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Jayhawks line up on first and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
He's looking deep here.
I see what he's trying to do.
Shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Ooh, that shit.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris.
Slime, get him. Slime, get him.
Put it up for grabs. And defense
Stop.
comes down.
Oh, I missed it.
Houston's
Oh,
offense
that's good.
headed back out of the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. You're going to put it down and run. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Because what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And he lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Scrambling around.
No, y'all was on it. What the fuck? What's wrong with y'all?
Receiver complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I was trying to fix the goal to bro.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own.
That's the best nigga that ever plays college football of all time.
Make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
He's my kicker again.
BT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
I'm finishing down to the ball like I'm throwing.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive.
Oh, shit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
About 2 incompletions on picks.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking for his big tight end.
That was a good fucking route. That was a good fucking route. What the fuck am I doing?
The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
No!
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop it? Now the 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a big 6-8 monster play by this defense.
that defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Set up with PAT. Wow, the PAT is...
And the game's still not over because he can ball at 1 minute field. It's a good song, though.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. the Jayhawks offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Going for his running back. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. He brings the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets some space around the 30.
Got in the packet. Good tackle, though. Good tackle, good tackle.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
A huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Takes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't.
Wilson, you got it. Hey, man.
Down at the 1-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets in.
Nice
catch here.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Defense is coming
out.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone.
Run him his back. Come on, Mason. Get a block, get a block, get a block. Y'all block the worst Okay.
For the interception.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking it deep shot here. The ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
That's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor.
I don't be stat paying this. He really do this shit, man. He really do this shit, man.
Definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Work from the league.
First down here for this offense. Now they'll run it on the draw. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but it moves him over the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. They have to be more aware of that going forward.
Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he
That's
throws
it. This
it.
is Jason.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Oh, he got a 99 speed. That's what I know.
And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Wow, that is interception.
That was a great thing
today for this QB. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
I was gonna say, bro. Ain't no way that nigga catching that.
This play tells you about today's offense.
Yeah, this boy literally, you
out of
know.
their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't.
Got him. He's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great
Wow,
job
look at
here
this,
by
it's
this
crazy.
defense on this fourth down play. play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's second down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's open. Figure me out.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. First down. We're going to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding a sack, the scramble results in just a very short game. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Looking downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. So a great return following the pick, or finally able to get it down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back in this game here in the second half. And the defense comes out with a big turnover. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play.
Oh, that was a great fucking use.
Nightmare. Performance continues. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The defense joins the party with a big 6. An extra point try coming now. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, but better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll leave the stick.
Like my skin soda. See it pretty much behind me. Told her bring him over. You know, I sprayed the white seal, smell the cookies. That bitch was mad. Put that pussy in me.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage.
Like I'm Sonny Lee. I search for money. They fake me. Plus, like my chain, my food. Everybody turning off. Who to shoot. So business slow down. Spill my juice. Ball in your hand. What you do?
I'm finna do something with somebody that I don't like. This nigga think he's cool, but he won't make it home tonight. They call me greedy when I eat, she got an overbite. Red bottom stepping on the link, can't roll your soda spike. Deep purple guts inside my ghost, call it the poltergeist. I've been possessed by little money, finna pull tonight. Just fuck the partner on my ass like she don't know my wife. I'm banging Great Street cribs, bitch, you know I'm trife. Bitch, I'm still high on shit, I popped back in 2009. I'm still alive and all my ops shit, all them niggas died. Don't ask me about no Cali rappers, all them niggas lying. They ain't no flockers, ain't no trappers, ain't committing crimes. Each time I'm 3 league with R3, these niggas throwing signs. They finna free my fucker flea and bitches going down. 2013 to 23 and we ain't been around. But I'ma give it to you straight to play, we get you rounds. Ain't talking boxing, threats and handshakes off a 50 pound. Hottest new artist, but for 15 years been underground. They speak my songs up and do dances with them kitty clowns. If I pay my face, hop out with steppers in the biggest crowd. We ride with spinners, it don't stop. Living like Crunchy Black, the mafia back on the block. I got some Memphis scratch that pop a younger nigga top. You play with greedy name and we ain't never met, I'm just that hot. I gave you weight in prison, this ain't that I knock you out. Enemies respect me cause I never flip, they pack me out. Bitch, I'm banging Peter roll on break, I never rolled it up. Some of y'all are punching down and y'all ain't standing close to us. These songs cause he remind me of my evil twins. No, they call me greedy after this, gon' have to eat again. Hustling on my text ID and I might use the CPN. I know this verse is a little long, so what, just loop the beat again. Still standing on business, I stand up like a comedian. I'm back to get my motherfucking state up like that shit again. Been there with 7 burners, I ain't scared to see it again. Push my bro to Cali just so I can smoke some weed again. I'm gonna be glad cause the nigga finna pee again. Don't never say these rappers sounding something like O3 again. She don't wanna give me shit, I'm sorry, I don't need her then. If you ain't down to kill a nigga for me, I can't be your friend, see them.
You know, full of his drink, he gets hollow. Thought he was a killer, real killer. He got 5 though. Nigga named Bill. These name drop shit. I'm gonna grab my top stuff. Party on the drop list. He ain't even party. Bojan going big rack. In the 7 seasons at his face, push his shit back. When he's outside, he think like they can't see nothing. When you come fight, doing this fight, you know how we come in. You ain't not stripped nigga for a rock to beat. I'm touched up in the clock house, nigga, that's my thing. What's the face too? And just like now it's like Jake do. Floor, mirror, pains, and touch me. Got a design for her clothes, and I'm loving it. I'm really in the tip left, pink pants. Like off on the floor, I'm a big Ben.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Get that shit. I had some of the blitz. He thought I was faking. Well, you know I got heart. Sometimes I talk to save it. He played a dangerous game. But shit, who can blame him? I be in his spirit. Niggas know I'm turned. He be trolling on me that. That nigga go me the phone. Different shit. Tell me, B, I'm not the one. I'm the one. Cooking did it. Tell me you got your ass dirty. Niggas telling jokes. That shit wasn't funny. I had no way when my time out. I did that for this. I put that on one. It was me against the world. I did that shit.
Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one is on.
That is
Everyone's head
motherfucking
beyond the end zone and incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one back.
Picture me going like a young. Yeah, I ain't no fucking street. Now I'm pop my pistol.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touch.
That's a nigga out there.
Yeah, I'm top tier. I feel bitch, I drip them. I can never fall. I do a dance out when I'm playing fucking basketball. Damn, my family telling me I act like John Wall.
Yeah, I know that nigga ain't gangsta. Yeah, he just be tall. I put his ass on the wall.
Think I rock.
Took his chain, I took his work. Then I told him pay the puss, I'ma put his mama on his shirt. 30 baby. And that bitch in the fucking floor. If they playing with him, I'm putting them in the dirt.
That was Teddy Jones. That shit wasn't funny. I had me a gun and that shit.
Up to 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's the throw deep down. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. And
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's stopping at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw it open and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they were in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up.
Slow-mo. Dang.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He stays alive. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the first and is still going. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the
touchdown, Houston. This offense is still clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That tight end is nice,
game
man.
before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot here. And he pulls in.
They didn't even let me jump, bro.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red
Hey,
zone.
like, I want action. How you doing no child? Nasty pictures of my life.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
You start flip up and number that base. Bring on the block of that flat it like more than one bitch going back to the chase. One of that dumb shit look like an A.
Tattoos and bandos. Hot boy when grew up. Me, I got a Buddha. Move, bitch! You can escape.
Leaves the pocket on the move now.
Yes, he can. You don't do something by yourself. He is ass. Why she get the book? Damn, bro, he 5'8", chill out. I want action.
Make some adjustments. Look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's in.
I put one nigga ass on foot. See, I get a hurt. Shot him in the heart. I'm trying not to look. The big key bites on a number. I'm popping in the belly. I'll be.
Now here, fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you keep the
But
field
next
goal
time
just to
I
add
don't
to the
that
lead?
shit. That's a ninja fight. This ain't nothing for no smoke. I'm rocking up. You gotta run that down in the blue. I'm reading.
That's enough for a first down.
So I put the games. We knock shit out. We gotta take the shit. Fight me that outside in the touch. Big bell. Big smoke. Macho Lee right there. Apollo. 6 months mission like a doctor Apollo. Got a boy in that truck. Find a boy winner. I'm selling that white top. Rocket Jet Hollow. He just like a cat, but they just started Cardo. Hoping this monster on 10. You know I get wicked like Nardo. You know I get wicked like wicked. I'm trying to be put in the deep. Catch the tall up, let it right their feet. I'm drip to expect for the guy I don't miss. I was gonna come no shit out the heat. So the black time so many statements. The hustle like a bitch, don't got us some feeling. So that cash out, put out no killing. Care about my lips when I'm thinking about cop. Every life no pull up like a dice. I'm gonna try to pay under your heart. I have fun like a tower of ice. Y'all need to keep getting raw, but I know that y'all sight.
The other niggas, man.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the 6 and keep this drive going.
Well, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to the end zone. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
When she move, I feel like a letter. See, I knew it. But you already shoot from the pop and said it.
Bad bitch, she like what she thinks. I'm holding the girl, they know bitch. Keep on fire, the bitch keep it stick. The bitch on my crib on the tip, she get big. Yo, bitch, what's the big got the hit. Back that Nike, they shake my wrist.
Nah, I ain't gonna no this. Nah, for us, what the swift.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Winning a game of no consequence to skip a round of tomfoolery and fuckery from NCAA, yeah, I'll take that every time.
Let's see if they
Every
can
time.
recover from that error. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. Oh, downfield.
Slam, get him, nigga. Slam, pin him, nigga. But a lot of y'all know I'm about to come on this. I carry everything I get on. How the fuck you think they come and get him and nigga disrespect, get him and kill him? Wallahi, nigga. This is so many beat. Nigga, tell me to get me up this feet. This was weak. Nigga, go kill your man, been too many weeks. Nigga, you playing for much. Nigga, I shit like a six, I'm on the rap. You will get 200 pump. Nigga, you about to get good, my sweet. How the fuck you think they come and sign you? Sign up, cap, I couldn't get crunk. I'm son, that bond, I'm one of us. 20, nigga. Nigga, Wallahi, I'm saying, but you can't see me behind me. They fuck you out of your mouth. That's the boy keeps telling the line. Stop all that trolling on the internet, nigga. You broke as shit. Wallahi, nigga. I already got 250,000 in advance, nigga. Wallahi, I'm saying.
This offense can
Gangsta shit, nigga. I want to tell myself money, nigga. Okay. Y'all one nigga, I really got cracked in body. You ain't getting no crack. He went on wars that season gon' laugh. He ballin' the loose line, get it. Shaking my dip, I'm ready to clash. First nigga, little nigga, about things fast. I took off a rap, I'm still ready to blast. Same with this rock, I'm slanging him next. I'll show me nigga, that's 20 for sure. My young in the crash for me. I'm putting you in against smoke, I'm saying, I don't know. Just give me 500, I play my beer. I'm pretty split, one of them to go be up. Slanging him if you ain't know how you really be playing this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, beefing me, nigga, your money too late. If this is the last thing, they gon' blow this. That's how your bitch has a lot.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback will take a knee. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. Some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
The defense today.
Man, they harassing that nigga. It would have been me too if I would have.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Yo! There we go.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal.
Nigga, get down.
Snap, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team.
Nigga play with me, get pop, bitch. Round, switch on the block, bitch. Wild pass, get his whole block hit. All spinning bones, you is not big. That's a couple dollars, bitch, not rich. Fucking on the eye, bitch.
What an amazing
Christian
run these
Chris scored
guys
the
have
game.
had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
I should take pictures. 7-16. Thank you. Hopefully he bought that last shifty, bro. I don't care about layout. Buy a platinum shifty, bro.
My dick, 2 pair of fucking wax. Fucking on the op, bitch. Nigga know it's op shit, pop shit. Nigga play with me, get pop, bitch. Round, switch on the block, bitch. Rob pass, get his whole block hit. All skin and bones, you is not big. That's a couple dollars, bitch, you not rich.
Tutonia and bees, living like bees. I was inside and clean, shout out bees. I told her I'm big like bees, she ain't me. Oh, motherfucking drugs, hold on, motherfucking drugs. You already hunts, don't fuck up my thumbs. Sick drugs, weed, shout out, not kill my limbs. I'm a fucking hoe, that's terrible, shout out, still ain't that. Looking like rats, coming in, but that's not. Spill this bitch like that. I'm in this bitch on scratch. Can't say you to my sons. Looking fuck. Ain't never made time. Ain't never made space. I can take my taste. Let's take down gates. It's my whole ass mix. Gotta hold my chest like this. I gotta hold my arms to my big. Gotta hold her around my game. Every time she pop this thing. You be staying on wood. Sight in the hunger. You be hunger. Who else don't give a fuck? So I wanna go out young. I gotta get my tuck. I said to beat that pussy up, so to get that pussy up. I said to beat that pussy up, so to get that pussy up. I said to beat that pussy up, so to get that pussy up. Tutonia and bees, living like weeds.